Hello, Chef Marcus Guiliano here, and I'm your chef on a mission. Today's mission is food fraud. I'm doing a series called The Worst of Food Fraud. Today we're going to talk about Marcus Sameulsson. Marcus Sameulsson from the Red Rooster in Harlem, New York. Marcus Sameulsson has been a celebrity chef for quite some time. He's got some accolades. He's got some book out. Very well-to-do, successful chef. Ethiopian-born. I believe he was raised in Switzerland, New York City. That's where he made his mark in the food world. So, get a tip saying, hey, can some of you check out the Red Rooster, Marcus Sameulsson's place, the Red Rooster in Harlem? Of course, I said, sure. You know, it's always great to catch celebrity chefs misleading people. I've caught many famous chefs. Wolfgang Puck at his restaurant Spago, at his flagship restaurant, mislabeled salmon. Tom Colicchio, some of you see my video where he mislabeled grass-fed beef. Steven Starr, China Grill, totally fed me a line of BS one night about their calamari, how it was farm-raised in Maine, and there's no calamari farms at all, and definitely none in Maine, according to the president of the Aquaculture Society in Maine. 70 farms and no aquaculture. So, Marcus Sameulsson, does he have real wild salmon or not? So his menu just says salmon. And so it wouldn't prompt me to say, because it's salmon, it's farm salmon. I'm thinking it's farm salmon, right? But somebody said, Marcus, call Marcus. So I called the restaurant. I spoke to a girl who answered the phone, and she said, let me hold on, let me find out and ask. So it turns out that she comes back and she goes, oh, we are serving wild salmon. It's from Alaska. It's king salmon from Alaska, and it's wild. I said, great. That passed my first test. Now, since it's out of season, I simply said, well, is it fresh or is it frozen? She goes, oh, all of our fish is fresh. So, oh, now it's 1 for 2. Big strike, because of course it's not in season. You can't buy it fresh. And I said, well, it's not in season right now. And the lady behind her was saying, no, it's frozen, it's frozen, it's frozen. So, of course, she said, no, I'm sorry, it's frozen. It's frozen Alaskan king salmon. I said, perfect. That's the answer I was looking for. It's out of season, but it's frozen, so you can have it. We serve out of season salmon at my restaurant. That's frozen, but I'd rather serve out of season frozen salmon far over farm salmon any day. So wild salmon is the way to go. Did I say that right? So I'd rather serve frozen wild over farmed, because there's no comparison. The way they freeze fish now, it's frozen at sea, frozen on shore, cryogenically frozen. It's amazing. The quality, it's amazing. You can't tell the difference, folks. You cannot taste a piece of frozen fish and say this was frozen anymore. It doesn't happen. If you do it freeze it in your own freezer and it's leftovers at home, yeah, that's a different story, but not the way they freeze it in these processing plants. It's impossible to tell. So Marcus Sameulsson, he passed the test. Can I say 100% sure it's legit? I got to tell you, they answered the right questions. They answered the right questions, or at least corrected the second question. So I'd have to believe that Marcus Sameulsson is serving wild, out-of-season frozen salmon at his Red Rooster restaurant. So yeah, it passes in my category. So yeah, good job, Marcus Sameulsson. I hope that's the case over there. Please, I hope that's the case. But the thing is, their menu doesn't say wild salmon on the menu, but somebody told me that I was eating there, and they were touting, the waitress was telling that was wild. So that was what prompted my phone call, because somebody said, Marcus, they're saying it, but it's not listed on their menu. Do I trust it? And I wish I could find that email so I could just show a snapshot of it here, but I don't. Marcus Sameulsson, keep up the good work if that's the case. Thank you very much. I've always respected Marcus Sameulsson, always a good chef. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe, and pass it on.